G'day, mate, and welcome back to Dyson Sphere with me, Jenny. Nothing like a bit of action to start off the episode because, well, the flight home. The flight home was something I thought we should definitely include, even if it was, well, between episodes. Anyway, today's episode, we need to still make it back to Old Hope. Last Hope, yes, we still need to make it back to Last Hope. We still need to, well, fix that small problem there. Also, hopefully make sure the problem doesn't happen anymore. Also, now that we now have, well, a couple of rare resources being fire ice, and also fire ice, organic crystal, and I still don't have acid. I really want acid. We have a couple of rare resources at least. I have a few things that I need to fix up on hope as well. So yeah, okay, I'm working on it. Voltron, you're just as impatient. Okay. So, today's plan, like I said, go visit Last Hope, fix up a few things there. Also, set up organic crystal here. Sheesh! But I guess that means I need to get on with the intro. So, as always, start of every episode, I like to ask that very important question. And of course, that is, well, can I borrow a like? I'd just like to borrow a like early in the video before wonderful Voltron gets too impatient with me. So, if you don't enjoy the video, you didn't think it was worth your like, by all means, you can have it back. All right, with that out of the way, let's get into today's action. Now, a couple of things have also happened between episodes. Obviously, I finished putting in all the plasma turrets. Also, I found there's a couple of things that were not on my request list. Namely, oh god, Alpha's back. Yeah, they do have at least, I've got to go out to V menu, do I? Yeah. Yeah, at least they have a couple of dents in them now, although they've partially fixed it up already. Yeah. Okay. There are a couple of things that were not on my request list to be brought back from the home planet. Namely, silicon crystal, engines, what's that one? Titanium glass and gears. They're now hooked up. They're being used either in the bus or in science or somewhere. Also, we now have a brand new job. The Negotropy singularity. Yes, that's a word. At least a word salad. Okay, the other things I need to do is need to jump to research because there's a couple of researches I want to tick off the list. First one is gonna be, ooh, I need to check my list. Chem plants. I want to get the new chem plant. That's part of the Dark Fog update. We get a new chem plant that runs at twice the speed. So I want to grab that. I also want to grab the destroyer because I'd like to start making destroyers. We also need to grab the T3 assembler. Not that I'm going to start using them yet, but I would definitely want to have them unlocked. Also want to grab the rocket silo. Again, not going to use them just yet, but I want to have them unlocked. And then I want to get across to the artificial star. Yeah. There's a couple of other researches we need to tick off, well, in today's episode as well, but we'll get to those one at a time. All right, so that's plan number one. Plan number two, or other thing I should mention, is the labs. Many people have suggested I research lab speed. Lab speed is a good idea. Also, just throwing twice as many labs at the problem is also a very, very good idea. So I've gone and thrown twice as many labs at the problem. All right, next thing I need to do is we need to go visit the bus, because I'm probably going to have to take some lasers with me. Yep, that problem's getting worse, not better. Lasers. Lasers are here somewhere. Lasers. Okay, can I stock a bit more than 100? All right, that is the chem plant. I definitely want to get those chem plants up and running. This assembler will automatically kick in and start making the wonderful U-Butte assemblers. Oh, that's where we sent titanium crystal. We sent titanium crystal straight into the bus because, well, you both use titanium crystal. We make titanium crystal on site, but it's a drop. It's not a common drop, so I'm figuring, well, that's probably good enough. Yeah, at least for a little while. Okay, can I grab, how many lasers is that? 68. How many are damaged? 43. So we should be fine. Okay, so we need to head to there. I don't think there's anything else I need. I have splitters. I have hats. Oh, I don't have hats. Yeah, my inventory has been thoroughly emptied and refilled several times. Okay. Destroyer, research complete. Excellent. Oh, whilst we're here, destroyers. Can I slightly uncap that box? Yeah, and you're going to start producing? You are. Excellent. Where do you get thrusters from? You get it from the Hat Network. Yeah, that's fine. That's not going to run out anytime soon. Okay. All right, can we go B, I want to go and avoid the fog. Oh, good. There's none on the way. We want to go to Last Hope. We need to work out what the issue is. It might be as simple as I don't have Babs in front of lasers. Normally, but the Babs have a lot of hit points. They have around about 800 hit points, whereas the lasers have, will you tell me? 500 now, compared to a Babs, what's that, 900? 900? Yeah. So Babs have a lot more hit points. Also, Babs obviously repair themselves. So maybe it's just we should have Babs in front. Yeah, it could be as simple as that. Oh, the other thing I want to do whilst we're here is... Okay, actually, first off, power network. Power is fine, so it's not a power issue. It's not a too close issue, unless I left a signal tower somewhere. Yep, that won't help. So they've been attacking intentionally in one direction because there's a signal tower there. Okay, well, we'll remove the signal tower. Step number 1. Step number 2, we'll replace all these guys. Step number 3, we'll put a lack of item. I need to take them out of the extended inventory slots. Okay, I want you to not pick up. I want you to have power. I probably want to bring... Okay, can I... You can't go any closer, so that's about as close as you can go. Okay, so can we start at our 0 position, which is over here. Is there another signal tower? And another signal tower. Alright, let's see how that changes their attack. Can I give you too far? Okay. Vertical launching silo. Excellent. Okay, we'll come back to other problems in a second. Right, can I get a defense? Can I get a Bab? Can I put a Bab here? So this is our 0 marker. I started here and I went left. We're going to start here and go right, just to, you know, keep things different. We're going to set you to don't pick up. Prioritize either, doesn't matter. And the plan would be something along the lines of... Okay, I can... they're now attacking that way. Okay, hopefully they now spread over a larger area, but I can already see that obviously they're the Guardians, the weird triangle-y ones at the top are charging in, and they are brutal, hence why I'm taking the damage. In fact, I'm now wondering, is the wall still one tile too close? Threat's still going up, so I'm going to go with no. And the hive threat's not going up. So, you're which hive? You're beta hive. Yeah, hive threat is going up. It's probably okay. But we're at the point where when they show up, they die when they go and hit our base, so we're not too worried. So we'll see if this method works by just putting a Bab in front to absorb some of this damage. And can I copy? Hang on. You don't get power, really? See, every time I move these forward is a higher risk that they're going to get blown up. Okay, can I copy from there to there? Yep, and then place that there. Yeah, okay, that worked. Out to map view, place that there, and then there, and then there. I'm really out of power poles. Of all the things to forget. Okay. Do I have an abundance of super magnetic thingamajiggy bobs? Okay, there's 100 and something in there. Yoink. Iron. 36. That's less than I thought. Okay. I can make 18 of them to start. You were full of junk. Yoink, yoink, yoink. 72. Okay, that's probably enough to get me out of trouble. Alright, can I fly over here, please? Okay, and hopefully foundation. Because that's one thing I don't have a lot of. Foundation. Let's do one of these tails. That one. Well, I was sort of hoping for a bit more. I think it's all been moved to our other planet. Okay, can I do this part? We'll drag this through to up there to start with. And then throw in our power poles. And try not to anger the beast. And then here to here. Dump those there. Dump those there. That's just a constant. That threat's up to 7% already. Okay. I think we still might be one tile too close. Maybe the signal towers dragging them to the other side was the answer. Out of just sheer luck. Okay, dump that there. Can I get just a tiny bit more foundation? And let's drag you out to there. Let's put those in place. And it also technically means that I could probably come in here and mine some of these resources. 4 veins. That doesn't really help me. 18 veins. You know, if we just, slide this in here, I wonder if anybody will notice. Just drop that right there and put a power pole behind it. I'm sure nobody will notice. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. I think that's good enough. You're not having losses anymore. And research is done to there. Okay, alright. Other researchers I want to grab. Well, actually, whilst we're on this planet, we probably do. I do. I have a lot of pyramids. An awful lot of pyramids. Okay. Can I grab this? This is a brand new lab. It's the Self-Evolution Lab. Self-Evolution Lab allows silicon-based neutrons to automatically adjust and improve neural networking whilst constantly learning and adapting. Similar to the synaptic plasticity of biological neutrons. Over time, silicon-based neutrons keep optimizing their own structures and function through self-evolution to solve problems more efficiently. Also, you can't do this in the normal labs. It is banned by COSMO. So, can't do that one. So we need to do that one manually, i.e. putting the resources directly into Icarus. There's also the matter recombiner, which is the AI module can analyze the recipe of any item in real time and decompose raw materials into particles by precisely controlling the structure and compound mode of molecules. After that, it recomposes particles to form the required items and performs quantum printing, greatly improving manufacturing speed. So this runs at 3 times normal speed compared to our normal tier 3 assembler, which runs at 1.5 times speed, and a lab runs at 3 times speed. Now, it does mention, maybe it doesn't mention. It's given a high degree of evolution for they may evolve into a new dark fog. Yeah. So maybe it's mentioned on the machine itself. There we go. Research speed of 60 hashes per second. So it doesn't actually perform the research faster, but it can make science matrices faster. Okay. So I want to get that. I want to get that. You're a normal research. You're a normal research. And you're the other one. Which is the Negaranthropy smelter? Yes, words are hard. After energy has been put in continuously, the simulated negaranthropy singularity in the smelter can steadily give off negaranthropy. Despite the fact that little negaranthropy is attained after being repeated and repeated, the process can effectively restore ores to their elemental states from impure ores. Whatever that means. But the stock smelter smelts at 1 time speed. The red smelter smelts at 2 times speed. This bad boy smelts at 3 times speed. Should also mention that all these 3 items chew a crap ton of power. So I need to have 800 plus 600 plus 1200. So I need 2600 total in my pocket. We're also going to unlock the crystal energy set, the gravity missile set. I'm going to get the antimatter capsule as well, and that's pretty much it. But that means I need to look at the pyramid tower and right click on you and say 22600. Just type that in on the numpad and away we go. All right, so problem solved, maybe. I think, well, I could put a relay tower anywhere. And you guys have a butt ton of hit points. Okay, let's continue this around just a little bit further. Because I'm worried about that threat constantly going up. Like, that hive's now at 19%, and it's not going to stop, obviously. Let's just drag that through to there, because I have lots of those. And then we can put the power poles in like so, and like so, and like so, and one more. Wow, am I? Yep. Iron, by any chance? The tiniest amount of iron when I find out which tower it is again. Oh, you're also done. That one. Okay. Can I get a bunch of those? And I am thinking we're going to put a signal tower here to attract them. And then I'm going to put one in front, which will still attract them. But I'm going to go on the fact that it has a butt ton of hit points, meaning that hopefully it ends up, well, absorbing some of the damage. And yeah, these guys, so these guys get spawned and they get fired out. And that's the problem. We have something spawning these guys. And there's probably one matching on this side. Yep, so these guys are being spawned, they're being bursted out, and they're just going a little bit too far, and therefore causing us to have a constant attack. And, oh yeah, I gotta come over here and put down these power poles. So I'm hoping by putting this here, it's done nothing. Okay. Alright, plan B. Well, it says assembly, but I don't think you have anything to assemble with. Let's see if I can get their attention. This is signal tower. It makes them grumpy. Oh, that's gonna make them hella grumpy. Nope. Nope, they don't pay any attention to it whatsoever. Alright, well, I don't really feel like moving all the walls back another tile, so we're just going to leave this like this, and either they'll eventually stop attacking the wall or they won't. I don't know. You need a power pole. Okay, alright. What else do I have to do whilst I'm here? I need to... I started using odd towers to do imports. Okay. I need to check our filtering system. So we now have access to the negaranthropy singularity. Yep, that's the one. Which is filtered, is being requested, and it's here. So I need to make sure it's being requested on the home world. What other? What else do we have dropping? Level 24. We're not there yet, but we're very close. But I've unlocked the research. So you're not part of the filtering system. No. Okay. So we have unipolar magnets, which in theory I can set a filter for. Antimatter doesn't seem to have a tower. I know antimatter does have a tower. Confirmed. Just didn't have robots. Now has robots. So I need to set up antimatter and antimatter fuel rods. And and annihilation constraint spheres. Yes. Okay, this is the best thing. You can come. It has a couple of overflow boxes, so you can see what's not being filtered because they end up in the overflow box, and you're like, okay, well, we've got to put those on a filter. Okay, so grab that. One bit of stone obviously went through the system because I removed something, I guess. Okay, so we need to make sure that these are not part of the blueprint. You just got to add a few more on, or that's a better idea. We could leave wood burning. And you are trying to output, but that belt is 100% full. Okay, if the belt's 100% full, can we turn off that and that? And with those being off, okay, with those being off, we're going to change you to output animated fuel rods. And I'm going to cut off the belt, and we need to change that filter to be animated fuel rods. And then can I get a hat and distribute, have some robots, you're good to go. What else do we have in here? We had annihilation constraint spheres. Annihilation constraint spheres is the only other one. Oh! Silicon-based neuron. No, it's been dropping for a while. Okay, annihilation constraint spheres, which needs to go in the wood, in the leaf box. And the leaf's just taking forever to burn. Because you can't input fast enough. Hey! Leaf be burnt faster. Okay. Can we change you to be constraint spheres? And then I want to delete that one belt there. Change you over. That's our first research done. To constraint spheres. Duplicate the hell out of that box. Throw a hat on top. And change the filter out. And then I need to have a tower. I already had one halfway across the planet that I saw. You. Okay. Can I get you to do... So you're gonna need a local box. Or I just set up another one right here. Let's just set up another one right here because I don't really want to travel halfway around the planet to set up one box. That'll do. Alright, so I need to have constraint spheres, the neurothopy. Oh, because warpers are earlier in the tree. Like I said, there's about 5 items. So I need to set up neurothopy and also unipolar. Yeah, because they're going to keep sliding through. The other one should be solved. And should go into their corresponding chests. I'm not going to put anything in them just yet. I sort of want to confirm. Yeah, I really want to confirm that they actually end up in there all by themselves. Can I throw one of you and put that and that in there so I don't have to worry about it? Alright, so we need to make sure that we have you. I need to give you a tiny little output. And then I can copy and paste and paste and paste. So you're going to be... Neurothopy, Jiggy Bob. You're going to be unipolar magnets. And... what was the other one? You're doing constraint spheres. You're doing antimatter. So that's that one. Antimatter's already dropped. The other antimatter's done. Unipolar's done. So the only other one I'm waiting on is not dropping yet, and won't drop till we get a couple more researches done. Okay, so can I bring this belt out through these guys, and then wrap this back into this system? Bugger. Yep, wrap this back into this system. And yeah, we can already see you have an issue. We'll put you on there. We'll change you up to filter just that item, and then add your boxes. And then get a clean box, and we'll run our boxes. Change you to be crap. What was the other one? Unipolar magnets. That's it. Unipolar magnets. Yeah, I'm out. Do I have extra boxes and hidden inventory? No. Do I have the ability to make boxes? Boxes. Iron and brick. Okay. Iron, once again, is here. And brick. 200. Hey, that's probably enough to get me over the line. Alright, we have 4 things damaged already, which are 3 power poles, which are here, which is sort of okay. And 1 laser. Well, it's lower losses than before. Yeah. Yup. Okay. And if I put one of you guys back here, I don't think you'll actually do anything. I think you're going to be too far away. We might add some just on the off chance, but I think they're going to be too far away. Okay, can we also get you and you? And distribute. And distribute. Have some fidget spinners and some fidget spinners. And... I'll throw those 6 in there. They're not filtered. Cool. And that should be us done. Okay, that's another research done. So I've had some of these come through. Tab to get rid of them. And pick that up. Pick that up. Okay, you're full already. Yeah. Dark fog drops are very, very, very quick sometimes. Okay. And we'll throw those in there. So that should be the next couple of items filtered. There's still 1 more coming up. 1, 2. I'm not sure. 1 or 2. Oh bugger, I need more boxes. I need boxes for import. Yeah, it turns out I want those back. Okay. Can we do you? You and you and you and you and you. Okay. So this should be box. Miss the box. Okay. So you should be antimatter. Antimatter fuel rod. Annihilation constraint sphere. Singularity and unipolar magnets. Actually, don't I have a spare? You have a spare slot now. Yeah, we might come here and set this up on this one. I throw that in there, that in there, that in there, one of those on top. I'm going to set you to be unipolar magnets. We're going to have you guess, we're going to have you request, we're going to have you have some bots. Iron. Give me those and craft 15 more of those really quickly. Can I also throw that in there? And I can have that box. There's one more box in my pocket. Alright, so you're gonna have unipolar magnets, remote supply, you're requesting, and then okay. No, wrong tower. Definitely the wrong tower. This tower. Okay, can I throw a belt from there, and 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 a belt from there? Can I throw power in here-ish? And then we're gonna go you on there. Give you robots. Set you to request, and then copy, and that should automatically set them all around the right way. So all I need to do is add my filters. So you're going to be anywhere fuel rods. Yes. Okay, you're going to be constraint spheres. Yes. Well, this is not going to stack up. Can I do antimatter itself? Yes. And the singularity thing? Yes. And that should be all four done. Yes. Okay, it's still 3 power poles and 1 laser. The 3 power poles are where again? Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go stand over beside some power poles. I'm gonna plug you in the power network and plug all of you in the power network. Well, that explains why the shield's so weak there. Also going to... I was gonna say tap the resources left on this planet, but it looks like... Oh no, there's some. All right, I'm gonna go tap some resources and some other things. In the meantime, research is gonna continue. There's not that many researchers left, but you know, there's some. Can I pull that out and that out? Because they've now been turned off. And yeah. And that belt is absolutely maxed out. Yeah, we have constant loot going in. Oh, you're now level 24. Well, that unlocks the next item. The core element drop. That's the big one. That's the one I really want. The core element drop is going to unlock that one as well. So I'm going to do that research. That's a very special one. That requires a loot drop. Also requires strange matter and frame material. And as you might see, 8 antimatter fuel. 8 antimatter fuel that have a fuel value of 7.2 gigajoules. Yes. But in the fuel chamber, they'll give you a 500% bonus to the amount of power that Icarus can get, which is massive. But these ones are now 72 gigajoules, which is 10 times the amount of power, which is impressive, very impressive, as it only takes 8 fuel rods, so you actually get free power from this. You also have a fuel chamber generation of 110%. No, 1,100%. Yes. If strange matters use the main raw ingredient for the annihilation recipe, both the energy density and the output power will rise significantly. Yes, I want to go that one too. Which is another 2,000 triangle things. Which good news is we're on a planet that's full of triangle things. 2,000. Yeah, so give me a sec to go and make sure the outpost is fully done on this planet, and then hopefully I don't have to come back here for a while until things break again. By the same token, we're heading towards white research, where I can get infinite tech, which means hopefully I can upgrade the lasers faster than they can break the lasers. Yes, also means I need to set up you to be that item. Yes, and also means I now need, oh god. Yeah, there's a number of them already. Yeah, alright, I also need to go find more boxes. It was suggested in the comment section that I should, well, turn some of the lower quality items on this planet into slightly higher quality items, so people had some points. Hopefully I can find the comment and put it on the screen, but yes, we're going to at least turn steel and bricks into, well, foundations, because that's at least helpful, and also, I believe we have friends on the way. Maybe they're dead already. No, they're dead already. Oh, it's a barge. It's a heavy barge coming in to, you know, grab more matter from this one. Yeah, so it looks like maybe this planet's okay. I am still losing lasers, probably at a rate higher than I'd like, and we do have zero upgrades until we unlock well, white science, which is gonna obviously have to be high on our list now because, well, the lasers are gonna keep disappearing, but technologies wise we don't have a lot left. Yeah, there's the Dyson Sphere, but there's a lot of other researchers I'd like to grab first before we worry about that. Yeah, pretty much everything is not white science we're gonna go unlock, but this is mostly working. Obviously, maybe if I moved all the walls back a little bit further, we'd do a little bit better, but I really don't want to move all the walls back again. I could just maybe... No, so if we flatten you, we'd have to wait for a new one to land. And technically, they might be able to land further north, but I think for the moment we're just gonna let our farm run, because we are gathering a good amount of resources. Quick look at the system. You're bringing in hydrogen. Okay, you're bringing in hydrogen. Quick look at our loot system. It all seems to be running fine. The only one I noticed is a little bit high is, well, our titanium crystal. Also means now we have, what are you? Unipolar magnets. We can make the next tier of smelters, which means we need to go back to Hope. We need to go back to Hope, and we need to do a bunch of new automation. New smelters also need to, well, make sure that now we have those raw resources we can put them to use. I have added just a few more, no, lasers, just a few more cannons around the North Pole, just, you know, for when friends do pop by, because, yeah, you're beta hive, which means, well, that threat's going to go up pretty much constantly, and we're going to have attacks pretty much constantly. Also means that hive's going to level up. I didn't take that into consideration. Yeah, we might have to turn off this farm again at some stage, but for right now I need to leave this video here. We'll be back in the next episode with, well, back on Hope. Yeah, back on Hope with a few more things to do. Also power. No, I don't want that. There is an upgrade here. No, they're both white science. Okay, yeah, power's also a bit of a problem. That's all white science. Everything's white science pretty much at this point. I could burn some of the pretty new... How many of those do we have? 50. I could burn some of these on this planet, although I haven't made any more stars. Yep, whatever. We'll work it out in the next episode. Either way, I'm going to leave this video here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed high density controlled annihilation, which we also need to set up in the next episode. But yes, hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you in the very next video. All right, bye.